start with like the hardest part of making a film.
Do you want to introduce yourself for me?
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, you just give me the first question there to say. It doesn't necessarily show New York in a Woody Allen type of way, where the beautiful landscapes. It's a very moody piece. It was just wonderful because we started like our festival season, our tour in New York, and we pretty much ended it in New York. And we were everywhere from the West Coast. We did a screening in London, and it's funny because after the festival run was just about over, or at least we thought it was, we got a call from the Manhattan Film Festival, and it was kind of it was a wonderful moment because we started out in New York. Well, first we shot the film in New York. The film is a New York film in every way, shape, and form, and that actually, when we finished the film, it kind of I mean, everyone who worked in the film was from New York, but we watched it and we're like, wow, this is very much a New York movie, and how is it going to be accepted? Everyone always said it looked like a foreign movie, and I'm not, I couldn't tell you for the life of me. I'm not like, I don't watch all these foreign films, but it's just the way I structured it, and people said, oh, this would play good in Europe. It's just it's the realm I like to live in. I don't know. This film just allows a lot of I was lucky enough to meet so many wonderful people. People from major studios, and they came to the screenings. And the hardest part of making a film is to. It's not that of course, making the production is always stressful. But the thing is there's some, but it's welcomed. That's why we live. That's why we do what we do. Raising money for a film, especially when you're a writer and a director. You work with cinematographers and all these art departments, and they move from film to film to film right after you wrap. They're constantly working. But for even just a director, but being a writer and a director, you finish a film that could take 2.5 years of your life, and then you have to go back out and raise money for a film. Every filmmaker goes through it, but it's you hand over the script, or you hand over your ideas to these people, and whether they have interest or even a slight interest, there's always that thing of compromise, and as any micro budget or independent filmmaker, even studio, there's you compromise when you're on the set. Micro budget filmmaker, it's I always feel it's kind of it just forces you to be creative. You have no other options. You can't say this is what I want, but bang, 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 and you have it. I'm not saying that happens with every film, but we can't even come up with a wish list. So it's kind of like, this is all we have. Before my last film, Transatlantic Coffee, it was a completely different story than what it is now. And the reason why I say that is because we were so lucky to meet so many people, and so many people enjoyed the work. Now with this new world really we live in, with the technology and all these things, where filmmakers are able to make what they wanted when they were thinking about it alone in their room, writing it. It's like, this is what I wanted to make, without any compromises. We're just really thrilled that we're, after a little bit over a year of being on tour, pretty much concluding out the Manhattan Film Festival, we handed the film off, our baby off, to the distributor, and they're doing a fantastic job with it.